Can you believe it? We've been at this a whole month. Welcome to week 5, math. We are starting a new unit on fractions. We're going to look at fractions shown by pictures divided into equal areas and record fractions using standard fractional notation. Whole numbers count whole objects. Fractions are numbers that count part of an object. Continue the pattern. 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6, 1. What's after 6th? 7th? 8th. You'll notice my messy writing. What is each part called if there are 9 equal parts, 10 equal parts, or 13 equal parts? 1/9, 1/10, 1/13. You'll notice that TH sound at the end of fractions. Write the names for these fractions. 1 of 11 equal parts. 11th, 15th, 32nd, 100th. How many equal parts are shaded? Simply going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, and 4. Count all the parts, write the name of the parts, write how much is shaded. Written with numbers, a fraction has a top number and a bottom number. 5/6 is written with the 5 on top, called the numerator, and the 6ths on the bottom, called the denominator. Looking at the first one, I bet you can finish the next 3. Write in fractional notation. So the parts shaded will be on top, that's 1, and the total number will be on the bottom, the denominator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1/4. Let's do another one. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts shaded, and in total, I can just count by 4s, 4, 8, 12, 5/12. I bet you can do the next one easy. What does the bottom number count? The total. What does the top number count? The parts shaded. Write the top and bottom parts for the shaded fraction. 3 parts shaded, 4 parts in total. 2 parts shaded, 5 parts in total. 6 parts shaded, 8 parts in total. 7 parts shaded, 8 parts in total. Write the fraction as a top and bottom number. 3/8. 3 is going to be my number shaded. 8 is going to be the number of parts. Looking at the next ones, I bet you can do it on your own. Even the bonus. Write the fraction using words. If we were to say them out loud, we would start with 4/9, 6/8, 2/3, 3/4. Writing that, 4/9, 6/8, 2/3, and 3/4. The bonus, 19/23. The top and the bottom have special names, and I already mentioned them before. The top number is the numerator, the shaded parts. The bottom is the denominator, which is the total number of parts. Pretend each circle represents a whole cake. Which would you rather have? Well, if I want more cake, I want the bigger circle. If I want less cake, I want the smaller one. 1 small cake equals 1 large cake. Definitely not true. I would want the bigger cake. Are these pairs of cakes equal? Look at the number and the size. If I compare my 2 small cakes to the 2 large cakes, is it equal? Well, there's 2 cakes on either side, but the cakes are different sizes, so these are not equal. Looking at this, in both fractions, 1 part is shaded, and there are 2 parts in total, which would be 1/2. Now, half of a small cake is the same as half of a large cake. Absolutely not. These are not equal. The first page of extensions is a bit tricky, but you can try it out. The second page, you're going to need to add lines to make sure the parts are equal. And then answer the question, what part is shaded? If you want, you can try the extensions, but I would encourage you to first complete your practice sheets that you've printed out. Once those are done, if you want a little extra, you can do the extensions.